I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already gone.
We are here in this Black History Month. Oops, my bad. As you know, I'm sorry. As before our Makai went to sleep for the great resurrection, he was quickened by it, the Ruach HaKadosh, that hey, black is just a concept of Adam. He said, tell it like it is. Yeah. Tell it of our nationality. It's not Black Hebrew Month. It's Hebrew Month, History Month. Praises be to the mighty Yahweh. Praise him. Y'all have put on my page a marvelous lesson. It's titled, Yisrael that's awake, help sleep in Yisrael, the lost sheep. It is our duty. It is a duty that those who know to share with those who know. Sleep in Yisrael, and then the other goees that that was grafted in. Oh, you critiquing Yisrael? Thought it was just for us? Now, it's for have you not read? It's for all strangers, for the stranger that have come to convert into spiritual Israel. We are physical, but we must be converted to spiritual Israel. Have you not read? You say flesh and them cannot inherit the male proof of Abba Yahweh. You have to become spiritual. And the only way to become spiritual is from these debates from Genesis to Revelation. First, you have to be submerged first in mind, and then come up and get this knowledge into you. So let's, as always, let's introduce, you all reintroduce to those awake and those and to the world, our Abba and our brother, okay? What they like us for us to be. Let's go to Daniel chapter 7. Daniel chapter 7, verse 9, and it reads, whenever you have holiday.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool, his throne like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
Wow, praise the mighty God. This is Abba Yahweh giving a description of himself. Here it is. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and an antique Yowm did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head, he wants you to get that, like pure wood. The hair of his head is whole this on his head, and he had exported a beard down. He wants you to know, we made in his image, Israel, so you're supposed to have a beard. And it's like pure wood. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheel is burning fire. Praise the mighty God. He wants you to get this. Those that awake, this is Shabbat to us. To have this, it's Shabbat. We're going to see where he survived it, but there it is. He made it in his image. Yes. So there it is.
Hallelujah.
What you not believe and not do. He say, be not only a hearer of the bombs, but a doer. That's what he wants. He rewards doers, not hearers. Praise the mighty Yahweh. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. And it reads, whenever you have it. Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. Praise to Abba Yahweh. Ye only Abba Yahweh.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Praise the mighty Yah. That there is talking about Yahshua, our big brother. I can call him my big brother because I know I'm evident him. So praise the mighty. And some of you critiquing, yeah, I like to say critiquing instead of critiquing. You Israel saying you won't bow to him. Have you not read that every knee shall bow to him? So you better bow down to him now and give him his homage right now.
Hallelujah.
You don't want to be bowing down in there and you put that, you get that glory of shame on you for everlasting. Praise be to the mighty Yah. And his head and his hairs was white as white. Like I say, he's saying his head and his hair. His whole head. Hairs. Like that. And hairs were white like wool. See that? And white as snow. And his eyes was a flame of fire. That ruach burning his eyes. That's what we got. We on fire.
Right.
For Abba Yahweh had that ruach that quicken us in all season. And this is the season to bring forth his empty bars to Yisrael, wake up and represent. So you can help sleeping Yisrael. Let's go to Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9 and read.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Praise the mighty Yah. He said, I yada thy days and thy tribulation and poverty. But thou art rich. We are rich, baby. With Yahweh, we got everything. We got here now, and we got eternity. We are rich. Yeah. And I yada the blasphemy of them which say they are Yadim and are not, but are the synagogue of Hasatan. You know, like say, the world don't know of us, you know, as a nation, but individually waking up. Why? Because they don't know of us, because our ancestors. So don't blame the white man, pro-Israel. Get mad at your ancestors for disobedient like you are today. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 21. Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5, and it reads whenever you have your copy. Praise be to Abba Yahweh.
Chapter
21 verse 5. Here it is. Here's Yisrael.
21 verse 5.
They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave of the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
This is it, Yisrael. This is written, it's Shabbat, it's command. If the command is spoken, once it's spoken, written or spoken, it's Shabbat, it's of Yahweh's command. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cutters in their flesh. He letting you know, you know, what little hair you do have, you have that. That's why if you're so ashamed, that's why you're supposed to wear your crown and glove. You know, that's why you're supposed to wear that. He letting you know there's a beard. You know, you're supposed to have, don't shave, don't be like as Michael Jordan came out starting the thing with the black man painted more popular. That's the Egyptian's way.
Sure is.
You ain't no Egyptian.
Michael Jordan is Egyptian.
Yeah. Praise the mighty Yah. That's of the world, but this is spiritual. All this is physical, mean is the spiritual to come. Principles in this. Hallelujah. Let's go to Exodus chapter 28. Exodus chapter 28 and verse 40. It reads whenever you have it. Exodus chapter 28 verse 40. Holla Yahweh. Revelation knowledge.
And for Aaron's sons thou shalt make coats, and thou shalt make for them girdles, and bonnets shalt thou make for them for glory and for beauty.
Hallelujah. That's why Yah had his decked up. And for Aaron's band, thou shalt make coats, thou shalt make for them girdles and bonnets and bonnets and bonnets.
Yes.
Look it up, Israel. Y'all like to be smarter than Yahweh. So you know what bonnets mean. Head covering, represent. This is Yah. He's sitting him in our Yahweh and our big brother Yahshua sitting on their throne, what? The crown. This is, he likened the physical to the spiritual. This is our crown of glory. He said, make bondage and make thou for thy kabod. This is God kabod to our Yahweh. And for beauty, to look good, represent that peculiar and that's walking around. People like, woo! And we know how we look good and everything, you know, so-called black man and woman, we look good when we put on. You know, back then, he had them decked out with the finest of the finest. Y'all don't want to represent. Praise be to the mighty Yah. That's on Yah. That got something that's between you and Yah. But hey, we had to tell it to you. From Genesis to Revelation. But you were ashamed. Like when you're in the world, you say, ain't no shame in my game. Now you know what it is to me. Ain't no shame in Yahweh's name. So say it.
Hallelujah.
Numbers chapter 15. How else the world gonna know something different? The Gentiles out there, they a step ahead of old pro-Israel. They starting to bring it out. Why? These are the Akarat, the last days. It's coming out. Yah said word gonna be Yah rod around the earth and then the end. It's a blessing to be living in this time, to be part of this revolution that Yah has brought back upon Allah. Holla Yahweh. Numbers chapter 15, verses 37 to 41, and it reads whenever you have it. Holla Yahweh.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Hallelujah. See, check this out. This is Abba Yahweh speaking to the Israel. What other go he has spoken to? None. But us. That you come to know that you should be honored to be obedient. And like he said, repent from our ancestors past. Say, Abba Yahweh, forgive us for they have to eyes. You know, but hey, I'm here to be obedience to you. He said, and Yahweh Amar unto Moshe, Amar unto the high band of Yisrael, and bid them that they make them friends in the borders of their garment throughout their generation, that they put upon the friends the borders of ribbon of blue. Holla Yahweh. And say it could be any color, just have the ribbon of blue. Why? This represents Yahshua when he touched his hem. Praise the mighty Yah. We are made in this image. We are his representatives and ambassadors in this age. We got to represent. If not, shame on you. Continue. 39.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of Yahweh, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye use to go a-whoring.
That's right, he said used to. Don't seek to your own stinking thinking, leaning to your own understanding. Thus says Yahweh. You call yourself a believer, follow what you don't believe. What obedience you not come. You want to critique and take and make things what you want. He said don't add to or take from. It is written. It's final. Continue.
That ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your Elohim.
Praise the mighty God. On contrary belief of them Roman Christians, they say it can't, but what do Yahweh say? That you may remember and do all my mitzvah. Be Kadesh unto your Elohim. Who you gonna believe? Man's report of Yahweh. When you're a fool, you believe in man's report. We believe in what thus says Yahweh. And we are letting the Bible speak to the Ruach HaKodesh. Holla Yahweh. Let's go ahead to the last one.
I am Yahweh, your Elohim, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, to be your Elohim. I am Yahweh, your Elohim.
Hallelujah. Yeah, thus says Yahweh. You gotta tell you, because hard-headed Yisrael stiff neck, he gotta continue not putting it in your, getting through your thick skull. Because he say, how little ye forget. Go back to water like the oink pig, back in the mud with his precious pearls, the bottoms of our Yahweh. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to 2 Chronicles. 2 Chronicles. 2 Chronicles chapter 30, verse 9, and it reads. Here it is, Yahweh, here it is. He's pleading with us. Here it is. He's pleading with his bride. 2 Chronicles chapter 30, verse 9, and it reads whenever you have. Praise be to the mighty Yah. So I'll read it. For if ye turn again unto Yahweh, your ark, your band shall find compassion before them that lead them captive, so that they shall come again into this land, for Yahweh your Elohim's hand and high sea, and will not turn away his face from you if you return unto him. Praise the mighty God. Like some brothers be talking, we can't keep this in the land of captivity. What did just Yahweh, thus says Yahweh? He said if you return to him, it would go well with you in your captivity. So well with us, we're prosperous. You know, that's what it is. He wants to do that to Yisrael, the apple of his eye. What an honor. Praise be to the mighty Yah. Let's go to Revelation chapter 1. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3. It reads whenever you have it. Revelation chapter 1, verse 3.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written there, for the time is at hand.
Praise the mighty Yah. Barak is he that amar, and they that shamar the hadabad of this Nebuah, and shamar those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Yahshua's coming. You gotta get ready. It's coming. Are you gonna be ready in that day of vengeance? That great day of our Yahweh? It's gonna be great for us, Kadesh. But for those that ain't walking Taman with him, you ain't gonna want to see it, but it has to come. So now is the time. As you hear these debar, Yahshua said, don't turn away. Listen, praises be to the Abba Yahweh. Skip down to verse 11.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book, and send it unto the 7 assemblies which are in Asia, unto Espra, and unto Samira, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea.
Praise the mighty Yah. Amar, I am Ta, and I am Alpha and Omega, the first and Akara, and what she is right in a book, and saying it unto the 7 assemblies which are in Asia, in Ephesus, and unto Simon, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and to Laodicea. This is talking about every congregation have to be taught to this one, and to this, and this divorce from Genesis to Revelation. Some Roman Christians like to say different things, especially when they see that Philadelphia, just talking about the assemblies of, you know, all around the earth. You got to come to hear these words. You know, that's praises be to the mighty Yah. Yahshua is saying, you hear this. He's the first and the last. There's no other. So you have to get with it. Now is the time. Okay, let's go to Luke. No, let's go to Psalms. Psalms chapter 40. Psalms chapter 40. This is this is Yahshua speaking. Psalms chapter 40, verse 7. And it reads whenever you have it.
Chapter.
Psalm chapter 40, verse 7.
Then said I, Lo, I come. In the volume of the books, it is written of me.
Ooh, this for pro-Yisrael. We gotta be pro-Tikin. He letting you know. Then Amar Yahshua, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. The book. The whole book. Ain't no half. A book ain't half a book. It's a whole book. So he knew this was, you all were going to come up with some lame excuse. You know. And Hasatan, he knew Hasatan was going to come infiltrate your pay and have you deceived. And now let's go to Hebrews chapter 10. That was for you pro-Israel. This is for the Roman Christians. Y'all say, y'all New Testament believer, what you don't believe, what you don't read. What have you not read? Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7, and you read Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7. This is for you Roman Christian believers. He wrote this, but have you not read it? I guess not.
You said verse 7?
Yeah, Hebrews chapter 10, verse 7. Praise Yahweh.
Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Elohim.
Hey, praise the mighty. Then said Yahshua, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Elohim. That's it. We made in the likeness of our Abba. And our big brother, we just here to do ours, Yahweh's will. It has become ours. Praise be to the mighty Yah. That's for you Roman Christian. Now, he knew the devil was going to deceive you, keep you from who the true people are, and his laws, statutes, commandment, and Musa for you to get. So he left you a footnote. Praise the mighty Yah. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 15. And it reads, this is what you have to do. Those Yisrael that's just coming in to know who they are, this is what you have to do. Don't be letting no Adam and Iyshshah to be Yahweh you. You can hear some, but God say try the Ruach. Go read it for yourself. Here it is. Timothy 2 and 15.
Study to shew thyself approved unto Elohim, a workman that needed not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Hallelujah. It says study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman needed not be ashamed. Not being ashamed of these debarments from Genesis to Revelation. Saying the way it's written. Yes, Iyshshah can Yahweh. Don't let that face of Adam or a silly Iyshshah say, thinking they don't go to Yah. It is written. And rightly divine the Hadabar of Emmett. That's it. From Genesis to Revelation. Not can and afraid what no Adam or Iyshshah. It is written. Who report you gonna read? Theirs or Yahweh? Who they got? Do they got a Melku for you to be in? No, they just helping you quickly. They're quickly helping you to go to the lake of fire. Because you're being disobedience. If you don't believe us, you have nothing. Praise the mighty. He said, just believe. Like as we were children, our parents, we believed everything they said. Now we adults, we still sakah, we still children. That's when we come into his fold. We're supposed to believe Yahweh. Praises be to the mighty Yah. Let's go to Psalms chapter 134 and 1 verses 1 and 3, and it reads whenever you have. This is for you, Israel. That's a whoa. This is what's supposed to be happening. This is what thus says Yahweh. It was written and left for us. But he continued on, gave us a blueprint of how he is and what he likes us to do. And it's wonderful. It's not grievous at all. As the Roman Christian, there ain't no grievous of the Torah. It's wonderful. Torah was made for those who so you can know what to do and not to do.
Right.
Praise the mighty Yah. It wasn't that you couldn't keep it, they refused. And then he talking about the new thing, he would write a new thing. Only thing he did was say, you read it and it should be in your mind now. That's all it is. You ain't got to hang it on the post or nothing no more like he was telling them to do. Now it's in your mind. Praise the mighty Yah. Psalms 134 verses 1 and 3 and they read.
Behold, bless ye Yahweh, all ye servants of Yahweh, which by night stands in the house of Yahweh.
Praise the mighty Yah. Y'all hear that, Yisrael? That's awakened. Behold, erect ye Yahweh, all you abbot. You are abbot. You're supposed to be abbot of Yahweh. By Layil, night. Stand in the high battle of God with Yahweh. That's when his day began.
That's right.
You should be ready, running there ready to give him his praise. And it brought you through a Barak Shavuah. Praise the mighty Yah. Continue.
Lift up your hands in the sanctuary and bless Yahweh.
Hallelujah. Lift up your hand in the sanctuary and Barak Yah. To some of you pastors talking about, ain't no holy hands to lift them. What? Thus says Yahweh.
Right.
We throw it up. Praise the mighty Yah. That's on you being disobedient. That's between you and Yah. But we can bring his word of truth.
That's right.
That's it. Continue.
Yahweh that made heaven and earth, bless thee out of Zion.
You want the blessing, but you don't want to be obedience. Shame on you.
You won't get it.
Praise the mighty Yah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jeremiah chapter chapter 16 verses 14. Here's the promise of our Yahweh. If you stay in obedience, so much. Ain't no half stepping with our Yahweh. Ain't no 99.9. He wants 100 or nothing at all. You can keep your 99.9. Think you're going to be in this kingdom? Be deceived like which who you deceived by. The puppet man become your daddy. Hasatan. Jeremiah chapter 16, Jeremiah chapter 16 verses 14 to 15 and it reads.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again unto their land that I gave unto their fathers.
Praise the mighty God. It's a promise. And then especially saying the children of the north, that's us. Because Hasatan is duking us over here in North America. They're deceiving us on this television and things are right, radio, this and that, because he know who we are. As it's written, they had took crafty counsel to try to get rid of us, go eat. Yeah. And that's influence from the devil through our dog, and it's working its work on sleeping Israel. You know, they just exist and thinking they just living on their own. But it's up to us that's awakened to represent, to draw them, to be drawn into Yahweh. He said, you lift them up, we lift them up, he will be lifted up. And all other goees too, they will see his peculiar am that he has, you know, his secular am. Praise the mighty Yah. Alright, that's good, that's the promise. You gotta stay in his fold. And here's the duty of Adam, all Adam, which Israel is supposed to have taught. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 30. This sums it all up. The Kakam Adam that ever lived, our big brother Shalom. Malak Shalom. This is, you know, he had the ultimate wisdom for Adam, you know, which all comes from Abba Yahweh. They like say, not really, it has increased, but man has got dumb and dumb. Yahweh is fulfilling his promise, but they got dumb and dumb about Yahweh. Dumb, dumb, and dumb. Clueless about who robbed them and gave them the God there they had. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. This is the whole duty of man. And it reads,
let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
praise the mighty Yah. Check it out. Let us shema the conclusion of the whole matter. Reference Elohim. You know, they put that there. He don't want you to be afraid of, but you be afraid of that power you have. You know, respect. That's what it is. Respect that power you have. He said, let us shema the conclusion of the whole matter. Reverence Elohim. Shema his mitzvah. For this is the whole duty of Adam. That's it. That's all he barraged you for. To worship and shock him. But you are worshiping and shocking the devil more than him. The creature than the creator. That's what you are most of the world doing. We can say that. Because he gave us our eyes are open, spiritual eyes, see and hear. We know because we understand that once was a mystery to man, his book, not to us, no mind. He had let us see, had read to his deep, dark sayings. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah, Yahweh. It is time, Yisrael. Wake up. Stay up and help sleeping Yisrael wake up. All honor and praise to be to our Yahweh. Yeshua's great Shem. Amen. Now wow, Ruach just quickened me. Got a nugget.
Hallelujah.
For pro Israel that just say only, this physical Israel gonna be in the kingdom. Ooh, praise the mighty Yah. For it, Ruach. Let's go to Revelations chapter 7 and verse 9. Revelation chapter 7 and verse 9, and it reads whenever you have it. Hallelujah, Yahweh. You can believe what you want to believe, but it is written. That's, you got to get your arms too short to box with Abba Yahweh.
Come on,
better get your pay in, right? Better renew that mind. Like you said, get baptized and get these the bomb, and uproot that old man and put in that new man grow with the bomb. It's left here. Ain't no excuses with y'all. In life, there are circumstances. We know that. Even in those circumstances, get with Abba Yahweh. He's gonna bring it through. Praise him.
Yes, he will.
Revelation chapter 7 verse.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which to man could number of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, and palms in their hands.
Praise the mighty Yah. Check it out. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no Adam could number. Multitude, many, countless. And what he say? Number of all goes, pro-Israel, saying, he said, are you all nation? Are you every nation? No. Israel that say you gonna be there? And he said, and of kindreds. Can you be so many people? And you Israel? And people and tongues stood to different languages. You don't even want to speak the Hebrew language, which is English, most of y'all. And tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robe. Psalm, they were singing that glory we made it. Glory, they were singing it in their hand. That's where we got these psalms of glory, the bar up to Abba Yahweh, hollering and shocking and praising him every day, all day.
Yes.
What an honor, what a glory. We're grateful and thankful for this God, that he brought us from that darkness to marvelous oil and showing his hand.
Yes.
That's what's wrong with the age. They have forgotten their first love. Praise
Praise y'all.
to the mighty God.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's go to Luke chapter. Now you had your introduction 101 to our Yahweh and our big brother Yahshua. Praise him. Let's go to Luke chapter 12 verses 15 to 21 and it reads. Luke chapter 12 verses 15 to 21. Read whenever you have it. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, and it is definitely forever.
Praise Yahweh.
Chapter
12 verses 15 to 21.
And he said unto them, take heed and be aware of converseness, for a man's life consisted not in the abundance of the things which he possessed.
Ooh, this is deep opening up. Yahshua and Yeshua mind to them. Take heed and beware of covetousness, for our arms consist not in the abundance of the thing which he possessed. And that's what most people think. And now some of these churches say, you're blessed because you got material wealth. Yeah, he wants you to have that. That ain't gonna get you to the more cool. Because you're converting it. You focus on more of that. He says, store up things that get us not rust and moth. Seek the kingdom. That's what you're here for. To seek this kind up to the Melkuth. To be in the Melkuth. It's okay to be but don't let it go to your head now. Continue. 16.
And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Elohim said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself, and is not rich toward Elohim.
Hallelujah. We were just reading that earlier where it said, though you make me poor, you are rich with me. So you're going to be in the kingdom. He didn't think of the principles of Yahweh. Had sharing. He was selfish, greedy. He was thinking on it, thinking his own stinking thinking. Then his owner said, me. And Yah had to show you fool. And that's what a lot of people were around. You fool. Disobeying Yahweh's laws, statutes, and commandments. You fool. You're going to be in the lake of fire, fooling your own self. Hasatan. You're going to be right there with your daddy, Hasatan. Y'all think it be hot in the summer. 100 degrees, y'all complain. Can you imagine eternity?
Can't even imagine.
The heat, unquenchable heat. He said, and then where the worms and all that going to be just tormenting. You're going to either have a glorified spiritual body or a shameful spiritual body that never dies. And you know what? He gives you an example on this physical world. The lake of fire.
Amen.
He gives you an example. Just look at a volcano. A lake of fire. And like he said, if you suffer and all that, people can't go near that. You would die. Praises be to the mighty Yah. Revelation knowledge for the world. He wants you to get. Okay, let's go to Revelations chapter 3. Revelations chapter 3, verses 17, 18. And it reads whenever you have it. Holler Yahweh. Revelation chapter 3, verses 17 and 18.
Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increased with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art rich and miserable, and poor, and blind, and naked. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white, remember, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see.
Hallelujah. We were just talking about that shame. That's good. Because thou art mine, I am rich and increased with toil, and have need of nothing of Yahweh. And Yah is not that thou art wretched and miserable, poor and blind and naked. You can have all these riches of this earth. Without Yahweh, you lost. You're miserable, really, because it's something lacking. He created you in His image. It's the ruach of Yahweh. His power. So Iyshshah thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich with white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, that thy shame of thy nakedness do not appear. That's when, judgment for most of them that right done. Shame be showed of your nakedness. Too late. You're going in the lake of fire, as we once were in the Garden of Eden. Naked, you're going in there, shame naked, with nothing. Thy nakedness do not be appear, and anoint thy eyes with eye salve, that he had took them scales from mine. We can see clearly now that the lies are gone. Yah has removed all the obstacles that was in our way, so we can move forward, straight forward. No looking to the Shemu or Yah man saying, ain't no looking back. Yahshua said, you ain't worried. It's forward. That's what it is. Keep it moving. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to Matthew chapter 19. Matthew chapter 9. He wants us to get this. Those Yisrael that's awake to help sleeping Yisrael. To come out of that great whore house, that Sunday church, that your mother of the Roman Catholic, come out of the whore house. Come wake up and come out of it. He can have high seat on who he want, but he left us this Musar movie. I ain't taking my chance. And he left it for me. I'm guaranteed if I just keep walking in this thing, to the end, as our Roman guy say, to the end or I end. Just keep walking and you know your walk. You know. Praise the mighty. He lets you know. Ain't nothing hid from us. Let's go to Matthew chapter 19. Chapter 19, verses 16 to 19.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do, that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good, but one, that is Elohim. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Praise the mighty God. Let me read it. And he admonished to him, Why callest thou me told? There is none told but Akkad, that is Elohim. But if thou wilt enter into Kai, Shema, the high mitzvah. It was a Israel brother said, see? He said, no, it's good. No, we ain't good without that blood on it. We ain't nothing but a wretched rag. A piece of dirt. That's what he getting at. He was in the flesh, so he knew he wasn't good. He hadn't received his glorifiedness that came on what he came to do. He was walking as an Adam to show that it could be done. So he knew, I ain't no good. He knew he gave up his divinity to come down for us. What a half is that? Half of us won't give people a half a cookie, share half a cookie with a person. Praise the mighty Yah. Continue. 18.
He said unto him, which Yahshua said, Thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Wow. Hey, until you Roman believer, Roman Christian, New Testament believer, what was just spoken here? The law.
Yeah.
If it's done away with, why is you the one y'all know is Jesus? Yeshua saying it. You listen to Adam and Iyshshah, they throwing bricks at the lake of fire. As they say in the world, throwing bricks at the penitentiary, you're throwing them at the lake of fire. Well, it ain't gonna burn up. You ain't like Robin kind of hot hotel. Ain't no way out. No air conditioning. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation chapter 22. Revelation chapter 22 and verse 14. And it reads whenever you have it. We have the end. Get the last book, y'all. You know, to Yisrael. So it's something he wants you to know, to get and do and share it with others. Revelation chapter 22, verse 14, and it reads.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in the gates unto the city.
Praise the mighty Yah. Correct are they that do his mitzvah, and that they may have the Yaman to the tree of God, and may enter in through the gates in the city. Yes, he wants you to get this, like the awakening Yisrael, to do all his commandments, not pick and choose. He wants you to do all. Y'all talking about other books, this and that. Some of y'all even talking about 613. Wow. You can't even keep the 10. Come on now. Don't even want to keep the 10. You ain't that you can't. You don't want to. You refuse to. Because you find out you physical Israel, graduate from kindergarten. That ain't, you see what he done? He left that Musa book. You see what our ancestors got, right? For disobedience. Got us where we at today.
Amen.
He just threw us on this bus. Reversed it 3 times on us. Couldn't think, let's go to 2 John. 2 John. Verses 1 and 1. 2 John, right before Revelation. 2 John, right before Revelation. Chapter 1, verse 1. Oh, wow, this is, here it is, bruh. This is the honor y'all talking to his Iyshshahs.
The elder unto the elect lady and her children, whom I love in the truth, and not I only, but also all they that have known the truth.
Hallelujah. Check this out. The elder unto the elect Iyshshah and her band, whom I have in high honor, and not only, but also all they that have yada and in. That's what it is, bros. Though if you in the Ruach and reading this book, you would love for them sisters to be there right beside which they supposed to be, bringing this to bar, saving as many nefesh as it is. It ain't about you. Punk, it ain't about you. It ain't about you. It's about saving nefesh. Stupid. It ain't about you. You would know if you a Yah man like our Raw Makai was, and Messenger Daniel David, and many others, true Yah man like our big brother Moshe, a Yah man, you would come on, let's do this for Yah.
Right.
You'd be simcha, not hating.
No.
You're dead, you're in the flesh. Y'all ain't got no hate. So you got to get all that envy out of you. You know what I mean? In the system. Put your arm like squash them down. And the way you get that from? The Romans and the Greeks, because they had rule over us. So then when you got it, they took their foot off your neck a little bit. They let you have a little Yah that Yah did. Then let you have that. You took it the wrong way. Want to keep your ass. I'm over them. Want to feel a big man. Praises be to the mighty Yah. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms Psalms chapter 8. Psalms chapter 8, verses 3 to 4. Psalms chapter 8, verses 3 to 4, and it reads whenever you have it. Hallelujah.
Yahweh.
Psalms chapter 8, verses 3 to 4.
Chapter 8, 3 and 4.
Verse, yeah.
When I consider thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars, which thou hast ordained. What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the son of man that thou visitest?
Praise the mighty Yahweh. This is the honor Yahweh bestowed on us. He asked him, what is that? He said, when I consider thy Shemayim, the high deed of thy finger, the moon, most of your Israel, yeah, by wire, like you say, of the creation, then the creator. Ain't keeping a commandment the first. And the stars which thou ordained. What is all done that thou hast paid of him? And the Haban of all done that thou visited him. Why? Why? The answer, we are made in his image. That's how much love he has for us.
Yes.
He's pleading with us. He's pleading with us to come get right before that grateful, dreadful day. Then it's too late. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to 1 Peter. 1 Peter. 1 Peter. Chapter 5. 1 Peter chapter 5. Verse 7. And it reads, whenever you have it. 1 Peter chapter 5. Verse 7. And it reads whenever you have it.
Chapter 5, verse 7.
Yeah.
Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Ooh, this is deep. Casting all your care upon Yahshua, for Yahshua careth for you.
Yeah.
Casting all your care. Like when people say we, us, all that. Yeah, no. If I cast all my care, it ain't no we, and ain't got issues. Word, no. I don't have none of that.
That's right.
I have nothing but simcha and gratefulness, because I cast it all to my big brother.
Yeah.
Gave it up to him. It's so, you got to. So you can be able to stand boldly and bring forth the bond of him.
Yeah.
He takes care of you. He said, just believe, and by touching him, that's all he asks. Have immunized.
Yeah.
And then it's done. You wait on it patiently. Wait on it. It's a wonderful life with Yahshua. This life. Man, we know eternity. We don't have a word for it. All praises to be the Abba Yahweh. Cast them out, Yisrael. Come into it. You know, it's a process. It takes time. But each and every day, put it to practice. That's what I'm going to say. Put it to practice and live it. You never know till you try it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go to 2 Chronicles. 2 Chronicles chapter 20. 2 Chronicles chapter 20 and verse 17. 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 17. Hallelujah, Yahweh, now and forever.
Ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Set yourselves stand, ye still, and see the salvation of Yahweh with you, O Judah and Jerusalem. Fear not, nor be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for Yahweh will be with you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This is the promise. We wrestle not in flesh and damn. We stand against the higher principle of the house of time.
Yeah.
You just tell you, we ain't got to fight. We just standing underneath the barn and living and walking it out. That's all you make a choice. The decision you make today will be made tomorrow, be for tomorrow. It's about decision. What you choose, whether you're going to walk with Yahweh or not. That's the choice you have. Let's go to Hebrews, which we are. Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Yah.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25, and it reads whenever you have it. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. This is what he's telling them. Because those who don't do this, that's why they go to lean into their own stinking and lean into their own bane. You know, because they doing this. And then want to come into the congregation with their doctrine, whatever they Mars here sayings and heresies and thinking he was going to fly up in the temple with true yoke fellas. Now we let you have it, but when it get too ridiculous, you got to put that lot down. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
Hallelujah. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some are, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the high Yowm approaching. That dark day. That dark day. We sit here to reason amongst each other. We family don't like what's being said on, but this is boot camp. This ain't no chump. Y'all don't have no chump. Y'all warriors, leaders. And that's what we're here, to edify each other, to strengthen each other. So when we go back into that raw world, we stand. Y'all bring it. We got our shield. We put on the whole armor, 24/7. Even while we sleep is there. Ruach is there protecting us. Because the enemy does not cease. We keep him up. You know, we keep him up because we're doing the righteous thing. That's why he's trying, but we standing together for our brothers and sisters. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to Exodus. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. And it reads whenever you have it. Praise be to Abba Yahweh and ye only Abba Yahweh. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14.
Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
Hallelujah. He letting you know. You just stand on his arms, that's it. He got you. In any aspect of this kind, he got you. So you cast all your care, and you just stand and let him fight for you. Just walk it out. We're just going through it. It is already done. Yah has done it from the beginning to the end. He knows. He knows every hair on your head. He knows. He knows. As people like, some popular believe the Roman Christians say, he knows my heart. Yeah, he knows your heart, whether you for him or not. But you have to make the right decision. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to Job chapter 37. Job chapter 37, right before Psalms. Job chapter 37. Job chapter 37, book before Psalms, chapter 37, and verse 14. And it reads whenever you have it. Praise to the mighty Yah.
Chapter 37.
Verse 14.
Hearken unto this, O Job, stand still and consider the wondrous work of El.
Hallelujah. Hearken unto this, Yisrael, stand and consider the wondrous deeds of El Elyon. He just telling you, just stand on my arms. That's it. I got you. Got your back, your side, and your front. I got you. My head is all around you. That enemy can't do nothing to you, because Yahshua came and took it back. He gave his kabod back on us. We are the oil of this world now. He said, subdue until he come. And that's our duty. It's commission. It's a command. And we doing that. We is representing ambassador in this age. We just doing and saying what our Abba have us to do. We ain't begging back for no Adam, no Iyshshah. Bring it. All we have to do is stand. Yah is our shield and buckler. Praises be to the mighty Yah. Just bringing revelation truth so to provoke people to righteousness so they can get it and be in a male crew to avoid that second death, the lake of fire. That's how you're supposed to bring it, Yisrael. It's our duty.
Right.
Step up to Yah's standard. Praise the mighty Yah. Let's go to Hosea chapter 5 of the husband and wife ministry and brothers and sisters right along helping each other to do this work that so we are so corralled and honored to be a part of, of this, that this the mighty El Shaddai, the Bara, all things, you just fan of neck. Just look around and all this wondrous and saying those people say they don't, ain't there no hell, that's on you. But when you say, oh God, don't call on them then. Call on yourself. You your own hell. Hosea chapter 5. Hosea chapter 5, verse 4. Hosea chapter 5. Well, we ended there. Well, I see God's time is up for me to speak for him. It's been an honor and privilege this Ibryi month, bringing forth Yahweh's the bars of those Yisrael that's awake, help sleeping Yisrael, the lost sheep, so we can broaden up the bond of image throughout the world. All praises be to our Abba Yahweh and His great Shem Yahshua. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Amen.
Amen.
Shalom.
I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, unseen.